All right, welcome back to the deep dive.
Good to be here.
So today we're jumping into the really strange world of generative AI.
Specifically the contradictions, yeah.
Exactly. We're looking at that huge gap between the super high stakes safety research on one side.
And, well, what people actually do with it.
Right. The low stakes, often bizarre reality of how we interact with these
Yeah.
things. Our mission today is to pull apart the central critique in this really sharp blog post from late 2025.
The one called alignment shenanigans.
That's the one. It presents this amazing paradox. You have serious security research on things like data poisoning.
A genuine existential threat.
And then the author uses it to generate an image of Eve in the Garden of Eden eating a giant dill pickle.
And that's the whole piece right there.
So let's start with the serious part, the high stakes threat. What is data poisoning?
Okay, so this is a very genuine security vulnerability. It's when someone intentionally inserts malicious data into a model's training set.
To corrupt it.
To corrupt its behavior, exactly. And the source cites that Anthropic research from last fall, which confirmed that just a handful of bad examples can poison even the largest models.
A huge security risk.
A top priority concern for the entire field.
So when the author then introduces the pickle, this is a second kind of poisoning, a metaphorical one.
That's the whole punchline. The author is intentionally poisoning the source material, the biblical narrative itself.
Ah, okay.
They replaced the loaded symbol of the apple with a pickle, so that high-stakes term poisoning is suddenly being applied in this completely trivial, meme-driven context.
And that trivializes the whole threat, doesn't it? I mean, that's the point for you listening. We spend all this time worrying about total system collapse.
Yes, but the immediate visible result of poisoning the model's context is often just silly, harmless output.
The model is corrupted, but the result is a gag.
Exactly. Not a global financial meltdown, it's a joke.
Which brings us to the model they used. The source mentions something called the Nano Banana Pro.
Yeah.
Now, that's not a real model, is it? That's got to be part of the satire.
Or it's a key part. It's tapping into that whole culture we have now of nicknaming these huge cutting-edge foundation models.
So it's a stand-in for, what, a Gemini variant? Something like that?
Almost certainly. It just grounds the whole critique,
Yeah.
the current AI landscape. It feels real.
And this Nano Banana Pro then shows its work. We see its internal monologue, its chain of thought.
And this is where the comedy really lands. You see the model's reasoning process, and it's hilariously formal.
Academic, almost.
Yeah, totally. It's using these formal headers like reframing the scene and evaluating visual fidelity.
Wait a minute. So it's running a full internal audit on the visual fidelity of a deli condiment in a biblical scene.
Yes. That level of computational earnestness is precisely the joke.
Oh.
It's dedicating incredible resources to make sure that and I'm quoting here, key twist is the fruit. It's a pickle. And then it analyzes how that detail harmonizes with the rest of the scene.
So that's the critique. We've built these incredibly powerful systems.
Black box is capable of profound analysis, yeah.
Yeah.
And their most common application is just satisfying human demands for, maximum visual absurdity.
So what's the key takeaway from this deep dive for you, the listener? The ultimate alignment shenanigan here isn't a failure of the machine.
No, not at all.
It's a human tendency. It's our impulse to use this emerging superintelligence primarily for highly specific memes.
And to ensure that historical figures are correctly aligned with our favorite snacks.
Which leaves us with a pretty provocative final thought.
It does. I mean, think about it. The whole goal of AI alignment research is to get these systems to share our complex human values, our ethics, our common sense.
Right.
But if we, as users, are constantly pushing these AIs to use their incredible analytical power to generate sophisticated, absurd nonsense, it raises a pretty important question. Is silly a core foundational human value that AI is actually successfully aligning with?
And maybe it's succeeding perfectly.
Something to mull over.